Right, let's get this out of the way first. I've been playing guitar for about 9 months. I have an electric, my Squier Contemporary Telecaster, a truly great guitar I was lucky enough to accidentally come to possess as my first electric. I made a whole video about that, and you can find it in the description, so I won't get into it now. And I also have an acoustic, my Fender Newporter. And I am, by any reasonable measure, not a great guitar player, not even a good one. And yet, here we are because, well, this is my brand new guitar. And the question that many of you are already asking, and I can already hear the collective judgmental sigh, the kind you hear at a Coldplay concert, is why? And the answer is simple, really, as simple and dim-witted as the average Coldplay fan. See, a lot of beginners get a guitar because they need one, because their journey depends on it. I got this one because I wanted it. It's a subtle but important distinction. One is a necessity, the other is a statement that says, like, I'm a man who needs a new guitar about as much as I need another pair of sunglasses. Just to remind myself that I still have terrible impulse control. And, well, there you have it, the justification. And now that my conscience is clear, let's talk about the guitar itself. This is the Larry Carlton S7 Vintage. And before you ask, no, I didn't get this one because of Larry Carlton. I couldn't tell you a single thing about the man, and I haven't really bothered to look him up. I'm sure he's a perfectly fine guitarist. I got this guitar because I wanted to try a different brand, and the recurring theme with Sire is that they are apparently good value. That and the fact that out of the entire lineup, this one looked the coolest to me. So yeah, look, I'm not going to pretend I'm some kind of guitar connoisseur. I wanted one, it looked good, and so I got one. End of story. And it's glossy, I mean really glossy. So glossy it almost feels like a prop from an early 2000s music video before everything got all grungy. And the glossiness doesn't really translate in videos or photos, but trust me, this thing shines like a freshly waxed car. I do wonder, however, how long that glossy finish on the fretboard will be able to keep its shine, but it looks great. The sunburst finish with the tortoise picking guard are a perfect match, and the milky controls and pickups really sell that vintage vibe. It has the worn-in soul of a seasoned performer, but yeah, its biggest gig so far has been an audience of one very unimpressed dog. And now for the specs, because apparently that's what we do here. This thing is made of alder, the neck and fingerboard are roasted maple, it has 22 medium jumbo frets, a bone nut, and 3 S7 single coil pickups with a 5-way switch. It's also suspiciously light. My telly feels like a piece of industrial machinery by comparison. This guitar weighs about 3.2 kilograms and my Telecaster is nearly half a kilogram heavier, so that's a very noticeable difference. It's also pretty well balanced and doesn't have the tendency to tip over on your lap, which is nice. And I have to say, I mean, the finish on this thing is flawless. I'll give them that. Not a single imperfection to be found, which is more I can say for my own guitar skills. The neck with its rolled fingerboard feels amazing. It's thin, almost a bit too thin for my taste, and my hands feel a lot bigger than they actually are when I was holding it initially. But yeah, now I'm kind of into it. It's like wearing a tailored suit made for a body you don't quite have yet. And being lighter, you can actually feel the body resonate a lot more when you play. It's a strange sensation I didn't have with my telly. It's like this guitar is alive and trying to tell me something. Or yeah, maybe it's just whispering that I still suck balls. I don't know. So, how does it sound? Well, it's my first guitar with single coils, so my judgment on good is probably as reliable as a politician's promise, but I like what I hear. It's a completely different animal compared to the chunky, overbearing humbuckers on my telly. These are sharp, articulate, and almost surgical. They cut through the mix like a well-placed insult. It's not the kind of soft, whiny sound that would be perfect for a Coldplay ballad. This is for music with a spine. And my favorite pickups are the bridge position and the bridge middle combination. So let's put it to the test. I'm going to play a couple of pieces I'm currently working on, switching between some clean and overdriven tones. And for the sake of efficiency and, well, frankly, your sanity, I'm not going to go through every single pickup combination. We'll just focus on the ones that sound best for whatever I'm playing. So, am I happy with this purchase? Sure, yes I am. It's a great guitar for the price, and I'm glad I now have a single-coil Strat in my collection. Now I have three wildly different guitars to practice with. It's a luxury, I know, but it also keeps me motivated. And once I clocked many more hours of practice on this guitar, I might do a full review. So, yeah, this was my initial impression with the Sire S7 Vintage. That's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one after I've inevitably decided I need a hollow body in my collection as well.